guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be reacting to the richest. I'm sorry if you guys can't see me, I put it like that, but anyways guys, so it wouldn't block any of your view. So yeah, if you guys don't know my second channel, I'll put that in the link description below, and so let's get started.
Despite the odds of being struck by lightning being greater than the chance of winning the lotto, we still hope to win it big. For the everyday person, it's a bit of a treat, but to others, it may be their last chance. Despite all odds, here are a few examples of homeless people who won the lottery. Josh Bryant. Being the third largest city in the United States, it's no surprise that Chicago, Illinois has a pretty significant homeless population. Among them is Josh Bryant. He became homeless after a car accident left him with so much medical debt he had to declare bankruptcy. He took on odd jobs to survive on the street, and one such job offered Bryant a lottery ticket along with his pay. Using his lucky penny to scratch the card, he discovered that it was worth $20,000. He used the winnings to pay off his debt and get a new apartment. Bryant now manages a fast food restaurant. Vanessa Good. After being injured in combat while fighting in the Middle East, Vanessa Good was unable to work and found herself on the streets of Richmond, Virginia when she was no longer able to afford her home. Suffering from PTSD, she bounced between shelters and sleeping on the street as her family was unable to help her. Trying to cheer her up, her family saved up some money for her birthday and bought her a lottery ticket. Despite the odds, Good won $150,000.
Wow,
she and her family were overjoyed. She bought a new home for them and used the remaining winnings to help other veterans on the streets. Steve Borick. In July 2015, 57-year-old Steve Borick was living on the streets in Vancouver, British Columbia.
Oh, wow.
One day, on a whim, he decided to try his luck on an $8 Keno ticket and won $25,000.
Wow.
He was thrilled, hoping this meant he would be indoors and warm come the harsh winter months, but he hit a snag. In order to claim his winnings, he needed a valid photo ID, which he'd lost years before. In order to obtain a new one, he needed his Montreal, Quebec birth certificate, which he also didn't have and ironically requires a photo ID to obtain. He tried for nearly 5 months to get the proper ID to claim his prize before CBC News came across his story and offered to help. Within a matter of weeks, he was able to get new papers and finally claim his money. Dennis Mahirin. After living in a tent in Bloomington, Illinois for more than 20 years, Dennis Mahirin was shocked to discover the scratch card he thought was worth $1,000 was actually worth $50,000. Despite the winnings, however, Mahirin says he's staying put as the Bloomington homeless community has been his home since 1978. Instead, he wished to share his winnings and help others, saying he would give $100 to all the homeless in the area. Michael Engfors. Once upon a time, 62-year-old Michael Engfors of Aspen, Colorado, built doors, shelves, and wood trim for an exclusive resort town before losing his job during the recession and becoming homeless in 2010. He began living in the Aspen homeless shelter in order to survive. He worked odd jobs and one day decided to use 10 of his hard-earned dollars to buy a scratch card. Much to his surprise, he hit the $500,000 jackpot, a 1 in 840,000 chance. Engfors told local news that he wished to travel to New York to find his daughter before settling down somewhere, as Aspen is too expensive for his taste. Laszlo Andraszek. In 2014, Laszlo Andraszek of Győr, Hungary was unemployed and living on the streets due to debt. Terrified of the thought of spending another year outside in the cold, Andraszek used his few remaining forint to purchase a lottery ticket. He tried not to get his hopes up and continued on his way. He later discovered that he had won the 630 million Hungarian forint prize, roughly $2.2 million in the U.S.
Okay.
He used the money to pay off his and his family's debt, buy homes for his 3 children, and bought a car for his children to drive. He also donated a large sum to a hostel for the homeless. Glenn Williams. Massachusetts single mother of 3 Sophia Lorena was thrilled when she won $200 on a scratch-off lottery ticket. But when she looked up, she saw a man shivering in the freezing cold. Wanting to do something to help, she bought him a cup of coffee. When she found out he would be spending the night outside, she took her winning as a sign that she was meant to help him. Glenn Williams had been homeless for 3 years and slept in a tent. But that night, Sophia took him to the Rosewood Inn in Wareham and used all of her winnings to give him a 2-night stay. The following day, she began a GoFundMe account for Williams and ended up raising $1,900, which allowed him to stay at the hotel with warmth, food, and shelter for a week while she looked for stable housing for him. While it may have been Sophia that purchased the ticket, it was really Glenn that won the lottery. We hope this video made you smile. Don't forget to subscribe to The Richest for more incredible videos daily. Thank you for watching.
Well, guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe. Anyways, yeah, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.